sides, Godran Mustafi in central defence. Lucas Torreira plays with Granit Xhaka in the centre of the pitch. And leading the line today, Alexandre Lacazette. Marquinhos. This is Thiago Silva. Tino Kehrer. Here's Marquinhos. Verratti. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Lacazette. Just the challenge that was required. His skill level simply off the charts. Neymar, the player we're referring to, Lee.
Well, the more you...
And in with a real chance. The goal in for Paris Saint-Germain, the first one of this Champions League final.
Oh, they've got the noses in front. Can they stay there? Now the other team are playing catch-up. Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at his best. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Started by Arsenal, a wake-up call for the Arsenal players perhaps. Can they construct a response? Lacazette. Xhaka with it. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. And Lacazette couldn't get it through. Well, he's been ruled offside. Kehrer. Mbappe. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Verratti. Idrissa Gueye. And return to Verratti. Of players waiting in the middle. And Neymar, real chance. And a goal to increase their lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the keeper can do. Close range finish, really good play, and he doesn't miss from there.
Let's have another view of that goal. Going their way, 2-0. Lacazette. Xhaka with it. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. And that pass could be troublesome. Lacazette! Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. The referee has given a corner. And now the delivery. Dealt with that ball comfortably. Granit Xhaka. Torreira. Really good challenge. Quick defensive thinking, Granit Xhaka. Lacazette at the ready. Pepe. Oh, he's given it. The referee says penalty, and an opportunity for them to pull one back here. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
And he puts it away confidently.
Well, here's the replay as a penalty taker myself for many a year. I used to love this part when it hits the back of the net. Not so great when you miss one, though.
On they go again, and that goal for Arsenal means they can now entertain thoughts of perhaps drawing level. Thiago Silva. Here is Juan Bernat. Verratti. Failed to keep hold of it.
PSG possession stats are pretty bad, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
Pepe. And across the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, that shouldn't really happen from a throw in. Idrissa Gueye. Here's Icardi. And PSG pushing forward with options available. And somehow he prevents a goal.
Well, it looked a certain goal, Derek. The agility, the reflex is unbelievable.
Corner kick played in. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And this again, the goal that was scored from the spot. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Verratti. Neymar. Now Verratti. Using his physical strength to shield it. Could be a chance to break here. Lacazette. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Well, they might be onto something. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Played into the centre of the box. And there's the whistle. Half-time it is. A radiant Champions League final up to this point, Lee.
Well, nervous, cagey, boring. Not so this final. This has been a really entertaining game so far. Looking forward to more of the same in the second half, Derek.
Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Torreira. Room to roam on the wing. Hector Bellerin. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Couldn't keep him. And Lacazette. Chances on. Lacazette! Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
cleared away. Neymar. Well, can they be creative from here? Mbappe. Leno would have been disappointed had he not held on.
Arsenal dominated possession over the last 15 minutes. They have the ball, they have control. Can they use that to produce an equaliser? The pressure's building.
A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Good strength to keep the ball. Granit Xhaka. Well, can they open up the defence here? There's a slide rule pass, and they could do damage. Still alive. Well, they survived the attack. Arsenal will have to throw it back in play. Torreira. Saka. Xhaka with it. And attempting the through ball. Possibility for Aubameyang. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top corner. Who could do better than that?
Well, let's see that again. It's a decent save from the keeper, but it bounces back into play. Where were his defenders? The striker's there, pushes it into the net.
Well, a glut of goals, 2 apiece. Idrissa Gueye. Verratti now. And PSG pushing forward with options available. Arsenal have it back. Torreira. Tilo Kehrer. Icardi. Excellent vision. On his own with only the keeper to beat, and still he's missed it.
Well, he had one thought, power. He should have thought composure.
So 20 minutes to go. Saka. Xhaka with it. Torreira. Hector Bellerin. Lucas Torreira now. Precise ball movement. Lacazette here. Useful looking ball. And he might be in here. And they nudge in front.
Well, fabulous celebrations. They've got their noses in front, Derek. Can they stay there? And here it is again. It's a great team passing move to set up the chance. And then the composure is impressive as he smashes the ball with all he has to beat up the lone goalkeeper. Brilliant strike.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. 15 minutes remaining. Marquinhos. Here's Icardi, and they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. It's still alive. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. So making the substitution now. It's Neymar's corner. Able to deal with the threat. Unable to keep the ball that time. Mbappe. It did look on for them, but not to be. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. And Neymar. This could level it. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
Given away by Verratti. Mbappe. This could square the game. Oh, can you get your heads around this? Just what we thought it might be done and dusted. It's level again.
Well, the fans were starting to think it was over. Not now. Another twist maybe, Derek? Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him, gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Strong play here. Willian. Alert defending. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over. And two 15-minute periods of extra time to come. And the drama continues. We're now into the first period of extra time tonight, Lee.
Well, this 30 minutes now is going to separate the weak ones from the strong ones. Let's see who wins.
Mbappe. Here's Icardi. In position to give them the lead, maybe.
Well, Derek, the tactics for both sides are simple. Attack. They're both trying to win the game, creating chances. It's a brilliant game.
Torreira. Nketiah. Mbappe. Mauro Icardi here. Neymar playing with purpose and control. Head over towards the back post. That's all they can conjure for now. Kieran Tierney. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Really vital interception. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Idrissa Gueye. Mbappe. In with a chance. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. So at the halfway stage in extra time, and 15 more minutes left. Well, the drama continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. Nketiah. And Aubameyang now. Arsenal have given it away. Beautifully weighted ball, and failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Gay. Thiago Silva. This is Neymar. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Verratti. Icardi. Icardi. In it goes! And surely that's the end of the story. They cannot throw it away from here.
Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? David Luiz. It's with Mustafi. Torreira. Bukayo Saka. Aubameyang. Xhaka with it. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Arsenal's free kick here. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. He'll have a go here, and that shot from seemingly miles out, close.
Well, he got too much space and he thought, why not? Why not shoot from here?
Thiago Silva. And fed back to the goalkeeper. Tremendous ball played through. He's in with a chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Full time, Parisian pride shines through. PSG have cleared the final hurdle in the Champions League.
Well, almost no words are needed. You just look down at the celebrations, the relief after the final whistle, commiserations to the other players, but it's a celebration time now. All that sacrifice and commitment, desire to win a trophy, and they've won the biggest one. Absolutely brilliant.
This is what Paris Saint-Germain have been targeting for a good number of years. It's official now. They are PSG, the best in Europe League.
Well, breathe it in. Breathe these moments in. How many times you get the chance to stand on a podium, let alone pick that trophy up? Deep breaths from the captain just before he actually puts his hand on this famous trophy.
The cup with the big ears, as they sometimes call it, and it's the property now, for this year at any rate, of PSG.
Well, they've been celebrating long into the night with their friends and family, and quite rightly so. It'll be a late night, Derek, I'm sure.
A fantastic feeling for all concerned as they drink it in. The cup with the big ears as it's